Imagine a lighthouse standing alone on the edge of an ancient coast. One night, its lantern suddenly went dark, and the keeper who had tended it for 40 years vanished without a trace. Some say he left behind a final message hidden in the wind, a message only heard by those who fall asleep listening to the sea. Tonight, you will hear that message. Take a deep breath, let your body relax, and let me take you far away to a time when the world was quieter. On a lonely cliff in the 1800s stood the Silver Bell Lighthouse, named after the small bell that chimed every time the ocean breeze touched it. Travelers said the bell sang softly at night, as if whispering old stories to the sea. The lighthouse keeper was an old, gentle man named Elden Rowe. He lived alone, but he never felt lonely because every night he lit the lantern and watched it glow across the waves. Sailors trusted that light more than the stars themselves. For decades, Elden followed the same routine. At sunset, he climbed the winding wooden stairs, step by slow step, and lit the great lantern. But one night, something changed. The townspeople woke to darkness on the sea. The lighthouse was silent. The bell did not ring, and Elden Rowe was gone. Years passed. Stories grew. Some said Elden had discovered some old crime, some buried truth that made him disappear. Others believed he had simply felt too tired, too old, and walked into the night. But the lighthouse remained waiting. Now, as you relax, imagine you are visiting this quiet lighthouse long after the mystery faded from people's minds. The wooden door creaks open softly. A cool sea breeze brushes your face. Inside, the air smells of old salt and warm lantern oil. Dust dances gently in the moonlight. You start climbing the staircase, slowly, peacefully, each step softer, lighter than the last. Halfway up, you hear it, the bell, but it isn't ringing in the wind. It's ringing inside your mind, soft, delicate, as if calling you. When you reach the top, you see the lantern, still untouched, still waiting. Beside it lies an old leather journal with Elden Rowe's name on it. You sit down, feeling calm, safe, and at peace, and gently open the book. Inside is a final message, written in a shaky hand. If you are reading this, then you too have heard the sea calling. I was never taken by crime nor by fear. I simply followed the ocean's whisper to a place where time moves slower and hearts grow lighter. Don't search for me in the world of waking. Listen instead to the waves, and you will find me in your dreams. You close the journal. Outside, the moon glows brighter. The waves move like breathing slow, steady, peaceful. You place your hand on the lantern, and against all logic, without lighting it, it begins to glow softly, as if Elden's spirit is giving you a final goodnight. The lighthouse fills with warm golden light. You feel safe, protected, calm. You walk back down the stairs, listening to the soft echo of your footsteps. When you reach the door and step outside, the bell rings once, a gentle, soothing chime, as if the lighthouse itself is wishing you a peaceful sleep. And as the sound fades, your thoughts drift like the waves, slower, softer, dimmer, until everything becomes warm and quiet, and the Silver Bell Lighthouse becomes just a soft dream, guiding you gently into sleep.